or beyond legendary. Right now we've got a full squad of rookies once again to be trained up by Mr. Reed over here. Let's begin moving. We're all in concealment. This is going to be a mission type where we have to gather every single crate as quickly as we can and try to get as much of the resources as possible. Let's start moving up and try to figure out where all the enemies are. The crates are in this direction, and it seems like there's one in this direction too. Let's not try to dash too much. There's no timer right now. So at this point, what we should be doing is just moving nice and slowly here and formulating a plan on how we're going to get through all of this.
Location confirmed.
I'm going to start off our first turn by just getting up to this gate over here. We have an idea of where the remaining crates are, and I think I could have sworn I saw like a drone back there. Let me see if there is one. So blue moved back to here, and we
Visibility
did
is
find
excellent.
a drone. Good, okay. So first group of enemies are right here. We got a couple of crates around here. The crates get grabbed really quickly by Advent. It's just like the War of the Chosen mission variant of this. We want to make sure that we are moving fast to grab as many of the crates as we can. Now, unlike the War of the Chosen variant, this is operating under Long War rules. So once we break concealment, there will be a timer for reinforcements in the top left corner. Once that timer counts down, we're going to get doom reinforcements, and we're going to like die if we stick around for any longer than that. So something to keep in mind. I think what we'll do is we'll get our rookies up to these guys as close as they can and immediately just start grenading them down.
Moving on target location.
Unfortunately, we're going to be in a position where we're very far away from the crates in the back though. So we might miss out on a couple of crates, but missing out on a couple of crates is nothing compared to actually losing on a soldier, so we want to make sure that we don't let our people die here for no good reason. Get Reed over to this corner. I want to peek down here real quick. Let's try to get an idea of where everything is. Now, normally how the game decides on which crate to mark, it's based on like out of all the crates that you've seen already, it tries to mark like certain crates within that range. We're spotting a lot of crates right now, so there's a good chance that we won't be able to get every single crate here, unfortunately. But we'll just try to get as close as we can, though.
Confirmed.
You see the two drones, right? Yes, we do see the two drones. This should be safe. We're probably going to activate against them this round, possibly. We'll see what happens. Gonna keep our guys on Overwatch, see if we can get off any chip damage before the battle begins. There's a good chance that the drone spots someone, because drones have really high detection radius. If they don't, then good for us. We'll just toss a grenade on these guys and start the fight that way. It seems like that drone isn't actually a part of this guy's pod. Interesting. Oh, here we go. Let's get ready for the fight. First things first, Overwatch seems to be going off against these guys. Well, if our Overwatch did go off, it would have gone off against these guys. Then I guess our Overwatch will go off against that drone, maybe? Nice try. Not gonna connect, though. And here comes another drone from behind. Let's get ready to deal with all of these enemies. Now, one little trick to note is it's sometimes worth it not to just immediately start marking the crates that are right next to you. Because if you do that, on the next turn, they won't be able to mark these crates and they'll just end up marking the ones that are further away from your team. If you hold off on marking them, there's a decent chance that they'll mark the crates right next to you and you can immediately just steal it from underneath their nose. Something to keep in mind there. Now, how do we kill off this drone over here? I think it's going to be Reed's job to get that drone, and then maybe it'll be our rookies' jobs to try and kill these troopers. I think that's the way to go.
Absolutely.
Let's start by seeing if we can kill off some of these guys here. I'm going to use our Whippet pistol. Does 4 to 8 damage. Very good damage if it crits. And even if it doesn't crit, there's a good chance that they just drop dead from it.
I hope it's worth it.
Even with low accuracy, the Whippet pistol has very, very good weapon range aim bonuses. One shots right there.
Happy now?
Love having Whippet shotguns on these little rookies here, especially when you're caught in close quarters combat. Now then, What's gonna happen next is we're gonna bring Reed right up to here, and we're gonna take a shot against this drone. There's a decent chance that we might be able to get a kill on this thing. And even if we don't, we should be able to finish it off with this rookie over here. And this allows us to conserve our grenades. Excellent. Now, I said I wasn't going to mark all the crates, but I do want to get Eula away from this guy, and I don't want to have to come back for this crate, so instead I'm going to mark this one crate over here, and then try to back Eula away from this drone. I would like to move to a spot where the drone can't stun me, but I can still grenade the drone, if possible. I don't know if the drone can reach me if I'm, like, back here. I'm pretty sure it can't. We also can't reach the drone with our own grenade, though. Let's also get an evac zone, somewhere in the middle of the map, preferably. Let's see. This is the edge of the map, so we probably want it somewhere around here. As we fight further up the map, we want to make sure that we are moving towards the evac zone. I'll take a 51% shot, try to hit it. It's okay if we don't. Alright, let's see which crates were marked. They ended up marking the crates that were furthest away from us, unfortunately. Here comes a shot. Does actually connect with Eula. She is going to be disoriented for this round.
Keep marking those crates, Menace 1-5.
Now, we found 4 of the enemies on the map so far. There can be anywhere between 4 or 5 more enemies left on this map. So we have to decide whether or not it's worth it to dash down there for that crate. And the answer for the most part is probably not. However, we can run up to this crate over here, into this nice little full cover slot. Even if we activate something, it's unlikely that we have to deal with it.
Good work. Advent's locator is down and our transponder is active. Firebrand will handle the pickup.
And after that, we're once again going to try and get a big hit off against this drone with our shotgun here. Did not get any damage off at all, in fact. That's a little bit problematic, but let's keep going here. We'll mark this crate. I'm probably not going to be here in the next 2 rounds. Let's get one grenade off against this thing, just to get that shred off. And then the rest of our guys should be able to score an easy kill against it, hopefully. Eula, how's your accuracy? 24 accuracy only. Point blank, only get 69.
But then again, no one seems to look too closely into that kind of thing.
Someone might be getting stunned by that drone, unfortunately. Kinda didn't want that to happen, but what can you do?
I'm going.
Is there any way I can roll 4 damage easily? Maybe with this grenade? Probably am not getting this kill. Because this thing has armor, we're only doing 1 to 5 damage with our Whippet pistol. We'll try it though. And we get no damage.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Hopefully it doesn't stun our Hell Knight. The Hell Knight is kind of important for the upcoming turns, I think. Here comes Advent. They are going to be stealing our crates. Or, well, reclaiming their own crates. What am I talking about? All of these crates belong to XCOM. Alright, somebody's getting stunned. It's probably going to be Eula, because she is starting out her turn right next to the drone. They tend to target things based on proximity there. Okay. What we're going to do next is we're going to have Reed move forward. Continue just covering some distance in the forward direction. Try to get that kill. Almost a kill. Nice try, Reed. And we'll have someone maybe try to get out of this ring of death so we can actually have accuracy. Excellent shot from our rookie there. And finally we got Bobo over here. We should try to be within range to grab the next few crates, which we are technically. I think I'll put Bobo right here so we don't activate more stuff. We're not really prepared to deal with more stuff right now.
It's killing time.
One guy on the right side just to grab all the right side crates.
On Overwatch.
Alright, the next marks are very far away once again. We're gonna probably lose out on 2 crates on this mission, unfortunately. That's fine though. Let's cover some distance here with Bobo. this crate over here, come up to here. See if we activate any more enemies. We do not actually activate any more enemies. Oh, I wish I could get all those crates that are so far away, but I just can't. They're just too far for us.
I've got eyes on
I just got a glimpse of an Advent officer, so let's go take a look at these guys here. Officer down there. We can actually blow up that vehicle, and that should kill off the officer for us. I'm gonna just mark this crate real quick. There's a trooper up there. He can't... Ooh, my game just froze. Dang it! Alright, my game just crashed. I will be right back, guys. Alright then, and we are back. Apologies for that, guys. Sometimes my computer does that. Now what we're going to do is, I want to be honest with you guys, we're going to take the exact same moves as we did earlier. That way things play out as similarly as they did before. So I believe it was Bobo moving up to here. There we go. And then finally, Bobo dashing up here. Finding nothing, and she marks this spot. And after that, I believe what I did was I took this guy over here and moved him to here, correct?
We've got Advent here.
And that does activate Advent. Officer moves up to that truck just as before. Seems like they're all taking the exact same types of moves. We're going to take this time to mark the supply over here. Now, one good thing we could do is throw a grenade on top of that truck. Unfortunately, we're barely missing it with the grenade. How explosive vehicles work in this game is a little bit different from vanilla. Let me see if I can illustrate that for you guys right now. Another thing I can do right now is actually swap with the off. Ooh, that might actually allow me to grab this crate back here. Oh, actually, you can run up to it, apparently. Okay, apparently Reed could always just run up to that crate. Interesting. Let me think about how I want to handle this. I think for the most part, what we want to do... Eula's still stunned back here. We got one rookie over here that can't make it up there. Reed can make it up here. So, I can probably have Reed swap with the officer, maybe? That will... Do we have the stun ability yet? I don't think we have the stun ability yet. Did I ever learn that on you? No, I don't think I did. Okay, so the swap will not be as helpful. I think the best thing you can do is probably run up to here and mark that crate. And then after that, we just need somebody to try and blow up that officer. I think the best person to try and blow up that officer might actually be what's in airport here. So what we can do is we can run up to here and throw the grenade. While we're inside of this little spot over here, most enemies up there shouldn't be able to see this rookie. Even though you are technically flanked from this spot, or flankable. Now, with the way explosive objects work in Long War 2, as well as Ted Jam and Beyond Legendary, is if you center it so that the grenade even touches the vehicle, it'll automatically detonate it, but it will not detonate it if the AoE of the grenade touches it. So you have to make sure that the grenade itself hits the vehicle. If you can set that up, though, you can get the kill. So what I'm trying to do is set it up so that the AoE hits the officer, and the grenade itself hits the vehicle, if possible. This is a little bit tough, though. That should work. It looks like it's hitting the vehicle. Just do one last check just to make sure. It's like pixel perfect, I think.
Catch!
Pretty sure that hits the vehicle and the officer. The explosion does 6 damage, and the grenade itself will do the rest. Oh, I didn't hit it! No! Oh, man. Okay, we're gonna be weathering like 3 shots this round. This kind of blows. And can I get the vehicle with you? And I'm just barely short. I thought that was gonna hit the vehicle and detonate it. If I greed for the crate, we might turn out okay. Might. No guarantee, of course. I could put this guy in full cover here. That will technically flank the officer and force him to do something else with his move. Generally, officers try to play defensively, so I'm assuming that officer will, like, run the safety or something. Maybe. I could also just flashbang him, like, move up to here, throw a flashbang. The safe answer is just move up to there and throw a flashbang and hope that he doesn't do anything too crazy. Maybe get inside of this full cover here, if I'm not feeling comfortable about double flanking myself to the officer. I could try to melee attack him and then throw a grenade. This one has some pretty big repercussions though. Since this soldier isn't actually in cover, that guy can actually shoot this guy to death. Both of these guys can actually shoot you to death. I probably need to move you. And I won't be able to get that officer. I think we give up another crate and flashbang. It's unfortunate that we have to do it this way, but it's really the best way to do it without putting our people at risk here. Alright, Reed, get up here and get that flashbang going. We're gonna lose 2 crates in this mission, unfortunately. Or maybe 3, I don't remember anymore. I think it was just 2 crates for now. Alright, officer is finally out of that spot. He had to double move to get to that position, though. We're getting tagged a little bit by that frost trooper. Hang in there, buddy. You'll be okay. Oof, big hits. Alright. We took some big hits there. That hurt a lot. Hopefully we have a grenade available to finish off of this trooper down there. Let's see what we can do with this. First things first, Reed is going to come around this corner and just take out that officer. Oh my goodness, there was more? Oh. Okay, that's kind of disgusting, actually. Reed is not flanked? No, he is flanked by these guys. Ooh. That's not safe. Oh, this mission just took a huge turn for the worse, actually. I was not... That crash completely, like, just messed up my rhythm here. I was thinking that that was, like, the final engagement, but that was not even close. I need a grenade on top of this vehicle, that's for certain. And a grenade on top of that vehicle would do big wonders for us.
On the move.
It's a bit risky to keep a 3 HP guy in half cover, but at this point we kinda have to just do what we can to get by here, so I'm gonna do this. This grenade should detonate that vehicle while injuring that trooper, which will result in a kill. There we go, 1 guy dead. Finally, Bobo over here. Should try and score another kill on this fellow back here. I think we're gonna run Bobo up to here and just throw the grenade. Is this actually an explosive? This actually does hit this guy, so we don't actually have to blow up the car. I can blow up the gas pump thingy. Although I kinda wanna blow up the car though. I can just get a safely centered grenade on this. I'm like trying really hard to make sure that this grenade will actually blow up this car. I'm pretty sure this will detonate it. If this doesn't, I'll be very upset. This has to do it, right?
This is for you.
This has to blow it up. There we go, okay. I kind of want to leave this intact, just in case I need it at some point. And, oh boy, what do we do with Reed here? Do we take the flank from that officer and gunner? The gunner isn't flanking me, although he can just jump down here and then he'll flank me.
I hope it's worth it.
Let's get up with the rest of our squad so we can figure out what we need to do with them. I'm gonna try to cover a bit more distance with Eula. It's unsafe to stand in those weird angles, but I want to see if I can, like, score a potential kill on this officer, maybe. You guys really don't have any better actions to take, so you might as well just take the shot for now. Like, Overwatch isn't really gonna do much. I just want to see if we land the hit.
Not even close.
We don't. Do I feel safe about leaving this officer alive? Well, are we even guaranteed to kill the officer? If we roll 5 damage, he won't die, so it's a 5, 6, 7. So it's a 1 in 3 chance of the red bar here that he won't die. Everything else over here is a kill chance, so I'm assuming that's like around an 80% chance to get a kill. We might have to back off here. I could also activate One for All and just have a big shield up. But even that shield is kind of not safe, I guess is the right word for it. Let me see how this grenade acts. I'm gonna toss this grenade on that officer and just see if he takes enough damage from it. Yeah, we could kill him. Do we go for the officer, or do we shield up Reed, or do we back off to safety? That is the question here. I'm honestly not certain. This is 3 to 5 damage that's very likely to go off against this team. We've got a lot of shots that can possibly kill Slightly DM. It might be worth it just to finish off one extra guy on the map. I could also shield up Reed, but shielding with Reed will probably only be able to block like that officer's attack, and then the gunner will get a full hit against their team. That's kinda scary here. I'm gonna take the shot, just remove this guy. We'll see how this goes. Hang in there, Reed. Alright, here comes the officer shot. Okay, not too bad. He's pretty well shielded. Here comes the gunner. This is the scary one, though. Oof. Okay, that was a big hit, but he's still good. He's still good.
Fire's getting worse here. This is
Hang in there, Reed.
It's time to go.
Okay. I was fairly confident in just leaving Reed out here because even if they all landed their shots, he was likely to just bleed out instead. If I just ran Reed back, though, I'm fairly certain this officer would have like come around the side and shot someone to death here, or they would have all just focus fired on that rookie and killed him. He's lower on HP, so he's more likely to just straight up die from a shot, because bleed out chance is tied to your overkill damage. So if you are on low HP like this guy with 3 HP, there's a decent chance that he just gets straight up shot to death. Whereas Reed over here, he was at full HP with full armor, so it was more likely that he was going to end up bleeding out if he did go down. I still didn't like that turn the way it played out, but it's the way it was. If he had died, then I would have been really sad.
Alright, I'll go.
But we did have a second Hell Knight, so it's not the... well, it would have sucked because Hell Knight is such a good class, but that was definitely one of the more dangerous turns that we've had to
Get
take
ready
so
for a
far.
surprise.
Perhaps that was a bit too aggressive and I should have backed off, but I'm pretty certain that officer would have done even worse stuff to us if we have left them alive. The officer is just not something you want to leave alive too much. These guys, they're really scary. We'll take up the rest of our rookies and just try to score some kills here with them. Go for the gunner first, he's a little bit more dangerous. Almost got him. We're not out of this just yet, we actually have to kill them. I don't exactly have good shots with our guys either.
On your order.
Maybe I should have just grabbed a crate with this guy. Are there any more crates out there? Oh, I missed one back here! Oh man, we played this mission so poorly. I missed an entire crate back there. Let's try to tag him. Let's try.
Enemy is still up.
Can anyone around here just actually finish off one of these guys? That would be so nice if you guys could do that. Just finish off at least one guy. Just that gunner. Oh my goodness, you guys.
But then again, no one seems to look too closely into that kind of thing.
On my way.
Okay, we're gonna have to make use of Reed's shielding abilities here. They should be targeting Reed. Reed's gonna just put up his shield and just try to tank some hits. We're gonna miss out on a lot of crates here, unfortunately. We have already gotten 6, so even if we only get 8 crates, that's still pretty solid. That's like 2 out of 3 of the crates. Okay, this is the turn that's gonna really suck, though. Let's see what they do. Officer taking a shot against this fellow. Ouch. They're landing their shots, but they're not landing like full hits, full crits and stuff, so we're kind of okay there. Alright, can we finally finish these guys off, please? I'm begging you guys, please just kill something. The officer is back there. I think what we can do is we can use transposition. Can't swap with them. How do I close that distance? Do I have a grenade or something? We can run along, like, behind this big full cover slot over here so they can't see us. And get right up to... Where's a good spot that you can be? I think right here and then throw the grenade should be fine. Eula, get in there. Finish this guy off, please.
It's not worth the hassle.
There we go. And dead. Okay then, that helps us a lot here. I can't get this guy easily, but I can shield bash him. However, the shield bash is not a guaranteed kill. It can do 2 damage minimum if I'm not careful. So I'm gonna need somebody around here to just tag him with 1 more bit of damage before we finish him off. The Doom reinforcements are here, so it's time for us to leave also. Good shot from Bobo, that was very helpful. Okay, let's grab the last few crates and get out of here. There's just 1 more. That's gonna be your job over here, Slightly DM. We had a bit of a brush with death, and I don't feel like I played this mission out the best way possible, unfortunately. But what can you do? Sometimes you just make some mistakes, play through them as best as you can. Honestly, we didn't get punished for our mistakes, so I am pretty happy with that. I'm gonna wait for the rest of our team to arrive. Here comes the reinforcements. We've got... The first wave shouldn't be too bad. Oh wow, it's actually 3 enemies. Usually the first wave is like 2 enemies only. I guess not for Doom reinforcements. Let's quickly get out of here. I think our team should be able to escape no problems though. We got 2 here, we got 3 here. Bobo is just a little bit short, uh-ohs. Okay. I've already committed to this move here, so I'm gonna just get most of these guys out. Like, this soldier, I'm gonna have him leave. I'm probably gonna have Reed leave also, but before we leave though, what we can do is we can try and maybe kill off one of these guys. We're out of grenades actually. Alright, Bobo, you're gonna be on your own for a bit.
Today is a day worth of...
Alright, we have 2 options. We can either move up and hunker down and hope that they don't all just bomb Bobo with damage, or we can throw a new evac zone. This one will arrive in 2 rounds, but then Bobo's gonna have to survive against even more reinforcements. What's the right choice for Bobo here? I think just move up and hunker down and then try to get her out of here is the right choice.
On my way. Holding position.
Keep your head down, Bobo, and hopefully you're going to be just fine. Got some more Advent troops coming in. Another batch of 3. Hopefully there's just not a whole bunch of overwatches, otherwise you might just drop dead to that. Trooper. Ah, a bunch of overwatches. Okay, if they both roll high damage shots, Bobo can die from this. We're gonna go around the backsides over here, that way we can get some full cover, hopefully, against some of that overwatch.
Will do.
Good, only 20% chance shot from that, just because we ran through the, Oh, okay, good job, Bobo, you're out of here. Oh, that was a painful mission there.
I'm out of here.
Okay, then let's get out of here, you guys. That was a very rough one. I think that crash halfway through the mission kind of just put me off tempo. But we made it through, though. Despite our poor choices here, I think. The real big issue was just keep losing track of the number of enemies on the mission. I don't know what came over me, like, after that crash happened and I replayed the moves, I was just like, oh, okay, that's the last group of enemies on the map. And then I run in there, and then just 2 more guys ambushed us from behind and just made this mission so much worse than it needed to be. But we're all still alive, and we still got 8 out of the 12 crates. Honestly, not bad for the problems that we had to go through. It was really bad that we had to put our Hell Knight at risk like that, but I'm pretty certain if I pulled the Hell Knight back, there was a good chance that one of the rookies was guaranteed, well not guaranteed, but almost guaranteed to die. Just because the combination of Grazing Fire as well as the Mark from the officers would have a very good chance of downing that 3 HP half-cover rookie, and I really wanted to give that guy a chance to be a part of the run. Alright, but hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. Very action-packed. You get to see a couple of the flaws in decision-making in the commander, and see us try to push through that. Till next time guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, it really helps out the channel, and helps support me as a content creator. And I very much appreciate all the support that you guys give me, whether it's on stream or on YouTube. Till next time, have a good night, and bye-bye.